the Aqua Palace. Tonight is about journey. And the journey is now. Tonight you saw a whole realm of entertainers, spoken word, artists, poets, and musicians, all who intermingled in the world of Clifton Joseph.
Yeah.
I am about connecting the dots and crossing the T's, and when I was a child, nobody felt that Canada did anything. To this day, we're not sure what Canada did. But one thing I know, in the realm of dub poetry, with that dub poetry festival, the visions of yesterday, the visionaries like Lillian Allen, Michael St. George, Muta Baruka, Jean Binta Breeze, Cherry Natural, Afua Cooper, and so on and so on, Dion Smith, that poetry. And now, Clifton Joseph. In Canada, the art form was cemented, and it grew and it flew. Tonight, with the launch of Shots on Eglinton, we had something to say then, but not because we old, we're going to let ageism stop we. We have something to say now. Put your hands together, each and every one of you. Welcome to this stage, Mr. Clifton Joseph. Shots on Eglinton! Brenda, you're ready, Brenda? Hey, ouch!
Yeah.
I'm gone.
This is one when I was working at Sunnybrook Hospital, when I realized that the white folks were talking differently for 2 weeks before I realized that they were all talking with a West Indian accent. Because 90% of the people worked at Sunnybrook in the kitchen and housekeeping shit were West Indian. So all the Greeks and the Europeans were talking with British accents. And that's when I was at York University at the time, just got there from local region and just got into the groove, dub poetry and everything. And was doing my own thing, coming from an Antiguan Afro-Saxon background. Of course, we were proud British. And I'm saying, breathe there, man with soul so dead who never to himself had said, or 'twas an ancient mound, and he stoppeth one of three by thy long grey beard and glittering eyes, no wherefore stops on me, or him 69, as we left Princess Margaret Secondary School. Now the day is over, night is drawing nigh, shadows of the evening sail across the skies. I mean, they emblazoned those things in our minds and our means. And I had Mrs. Jacobs, who I hated for years, because she beat it to me saying, how you can't remember the first 18 pages of the rhyme of the ancient mariner. And they had 2 days. Mrs. Jacobs, you're a tyrant. Between she and the blackest dude in my village, Mr. Murray, the dude was so black that he was blue. And he said, Clifton, come and recite something for me. I'm giving you a halfpenny. I don't know, those of you old enough in this audience, and there are a few of you I see, know what a halfpenny is, which is a half penny. There was a currency called a half a penny back in the day, y'all. Anyway, I came to town, and this is one for one of my men here in the audience, Dari, who actually is the only one who calls me Chucky, from Chucky Prophecy, because while I was at Sunnybrook Hospital, I got onto e-commerce. I love my little girl. She too shattered. I love my little. She too shattered. And I got a job paid $8 an hour at the time. That's some big money, motherfuckers. So anyway, this is Cherokee prophecy from a man, Darwin Mead. Shumabanila bilna 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 dow. Shumabanila bilna 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 dow. Shumabanila bilna 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 dow. Shumabanila bilna 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 bow. Him walk in a one smelly, sweaty, stinking, dirty factory. In the daytime, nighttime, early morning time for very little money. But come the weekend time, backside in flashy, flashy, flashy. See him popping style in Cadillac. Watch him pull into the station for some gasoline. Hear him as he flips him feathered fedora hat. Hey, Jack. Fills you up with $1 worth of gasoline. Watch him as he digs into the pockets of him 3-piece gabardine and shift into him she can still gangsterly. In cussing like hell that Monday will come again and interrupt him weekend party, consoling partly, dancing heartily time in this here cold, cold, cold northern climate. Time will come along when Chucky's disgruntled phones will send skyscrapers on fire tumbling down, 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 down to the ground in these here northern Babylon towns. And then you go off on it. I was caught in a crossfire on Eglinton Avenue West just the other day. This was no night shooting in the Wild West. It was about 3 in the afternoon, I would say. You didn't have much time for thinking. You had to rush your ass out the way, hoping none of the children would be ricocheted dead on the sidewalk where they were at play. Shots rang out on my corner block on Eglinton Avenue West just the other day. Give me some echoes and shit. Give me some echoes and shit. Shots rang out on my corner block on Eglinton West the other day. Between 2 young guns with bloods and bicycles from the alleyway. Pump had led into another brother and rode down Oakwood Avenue on their getaway. Do you hear what I say? Shots rang out on my Crowder block on Eglinton Avenue West just the other day. Mouths hung open wide and nobody knew what to say. But I want to know what the France is going on when this is the way that the brothers play. I want to know what the France is going on when this is the way that the brothers play. Shots rang out on my block in Eglinton while my man was eating some curry goat. And everybody in the takeout joint grabbed the floor like a sweetheart, knowing it was no joke, but some serious settling of scores over cash money, badness, or some dope. Yeah, the dead smoke of a crack coke. Yeah. Shots rang out in high daytime on my quarter blocks at Eglinton just the other day. Those cats wasn't it no Africa, wasn't it no ice, green, gold, and that. It was just some cold-blooded gangsterism. Ow! And did I say it was black on black? Just some cold-blooded gangsterism. And did I say it was black on black? Black on black on my block. As if the system and the killer cops was not heavy on our backs. Heavy on our backs. These mofo black hooligans doing crimes that are black on black. Why are we so messed up? Why some of us so whack? That black blood stains my block from crimes that are black on black. Bring it up. Black blood stains my block. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Black blood stains my block from crimes that are black on black. And is you my brother? Is it you my sister? Tell me, which one of us will be next? When these crazed and callous criminals, these black criminals get beds. And the shit that hurts, and hurts so bad, is that the shit ain't over yet. The shit that hurts and hurts so bad is that the shit ain't over yet. I like to read these two poems in tandem because at the time they used to say to me that, Clifton, you exposing our dirty linens in public. I said, dude, you get funded by the man. He knows all of your shit. You supply it in your final report. Your grand final report, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I only find this dude. Oh gosh. And it was actually based on a killing in the basement of a Raps restaurant, where I was actually living upstairs, a Raps restaurant for one time. They gave me a lot of ghetto stories for years. Shots shatter. It's called slow-mo. Shots shatter. People scatter. Wonder what the hell is the matter when Batman let off at the party. You better be careful with this one, baby. You gotta be really careful with this one, kid. This is a bass tune. You hear me? So if you're coming in, you better be careful with this one. You hear me? Let's go. Shots shatter, people scatter, wonder what the hell is the matter when Batman let off at the party. Playing Django and Rambo, though nobody's hero, they shoot like there's no tomorrow. Some say their minds are cracked from the pipe's wicked blow, that their pockets are stacked with sour dreams and vicious cash flow. But slow-mo on the flow won't know. Slow-mo on the flow won't know. People trample over his body as some get low, amid a frightened rush for the dough. But slow-mo on the flow won't know. Slow-mo on the flow won't know. Shots ring out, stiletto sparks in the dark. Red sea like the crowd parts. Fear grips the room like a ward. At the quick flash of lead, ricocheted hot marks, reverberating gun barks, but slow-mo on the floor can't talk. Slow-mo on the floor can't talk. Some shiver, some cough, some involuntarily fart. Wet their pants for their fast-beating hearts. Someone bawls out in the dark. I want to ask, lad, boss. I want to ask, lad, boss. I want to ask, lad, boss. It was pandemonium and madness, badness and loss. Eyes tearful and fearful for the victim of the gun blast. Somewhere in the dark, you hold your breath slow and low, but slow-mo on the flow won't know. Slow-mo on the floor won't know. Silk dresses cover his hand. Singer man done run from the mic stand. Scream furious footsteps replace the band. Someone escapes in the fury, gun in their hand, and another set of tears will flow in this land, and I wonder if my man slow-mo will ever understand. And that night we went home angry and mad. Slow-mo, dead for the land. Oh man, oh man. Slow-mo, dead for the land. Oh damn, oh damn. Slow-mo, dead for the land. By a fool in a blam blam. Slow-mo, dead for the land. Empty dance for his deathbed. Didn't know why he bled. Why his blood is slow dancing the floor red. And nobody would talk to the cops. Because those motherfuckers are whack. Kick your ass if you're black. Shoot you in the back and get pats in the back. Silent fingers to the max. To the many bad apples and blue. Clean up your act. Because ain't nobody gonna talk to you. So, after a hard week of work, we decided to hang out at the stage show. Me, Slim and Jim, and my man, Slow-mo. We hadn't partied together for a while, and we all had some money to blow, and being always in the know, Slow-mo knew the brother at the door, who will the sing go into the party already slamming and in flow. It was dark, happening and hot, and the grooves were aglow. We joked and we jived like for a saxophone aglow. And that's the last that my man Slow-mo didn't know. It's the last that my man Slow-mo didn't know.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I consider myself a long list of poets. I hardly ever write short poems. I got that from them bebop and jazz saxophonists and players from back in the day. Fuck you from your radio 2-minute program. Fuck y'all. Don't play me then, exit. You know what I mean? Wow. Don't know where to go after this. You know what? Let me try something a little more soothing. And what it is that I call myself a dub-spoken lord to distinguish myself from all other dub poets, usually associated with congos and reggae music and rhythms. You know what I mean? But I grew up in the calypso culture. Came here, got into R&B. Well, I was into R&B. Who wasn't into R&B? Right? Everybody. So then I got into stuff. I know some of you want me to do the monk poem, but I want to try something otherwise than that. You know what I mean? Where's my girl here? Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Yeah, here she is. 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 Because some poems take you out into zones. You know what I mean? This is one of them. A lot of them do, but this one did. I won't even say what it is, but you can check as time goes on. Biding time, like a metronome's babies, cradles, rocks of the world's new sounds and sights, governing and building blocks of the inspirations of new worlds are coming, with a strength of saliva lights against a world of isms, marooned in a hopeful dream of better comings, with a hopefulness as Christian as second comings of shouted hallelujahs in storefronts, huddling of souls and Sundays, away from the weekly work, slavery, the weekend, proclamation of emancipation from the punch clocks, plantation, ticks and clicks of duties, couching early morning, Dufferin Street, sleepy-eyed washes of bus rides to the factories and sweatshops of wishes, ambitions, and the political deities of the dollar dream. Good God Almighty! Sacred scriptures scroll visions of wealth, happiness, and false idolatries propagated by propagandistic diction of fictions, advertised, subvertised, realness, and its specifications. What you do is sing, swing, sing, swing. Ooh, ooh. What a little moonlight can do. Ooh, ooh. What a little moonlight can do. Blue, the color of the night's halo of neon's search for the realness, for the real. And what you do is sing, swing. Ooh, ooh. What a little moonlight can do. The twisted rope of hope dangling from that tree, see? A festival of carnival barkers, the picnic crowd of old and young, show Colosseum spectacles of Sundays and Sabbaths of sacrifices. The high wire act atop the high tops hierarchy of hurt. The high wire act atop the high tops hierarchy of hurt. The clown's cackle of fake tears, gas of the body's last into shade, choke of ear, and death's swinging indignity. Ooh, what a moonlight can do. Slave ships, jumps of shackles into the shark's deep blue sea free. Slave ships, jumps of shackles into the shark's deep blue sea free. Dark days, nights, footsteps of riversides, talk weary, bark starry, northward flights of constellations of contested destiny. Oh my, oh my, oh mercy. Southern suns with lashings of simmering heats, seared skins, red dripping monotones of moans and groans. Go memories, go memories unappeased. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. What a little moonlight can do. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Take it away. and step washer, house worker, street walker, ear cop for street talkers, crap shooter, jazz lounge dancer. She took the name from actress Billy Dove and soared notes way, way above the naysayers, backbiters, critics, cheats, and freaks who would see her meet and greet in gratitude with the other cheek of songs, blue as bent notes of hurt, tight and tenuous, the throat now a tangled choke of surts, sparks the solar of solitude. Gardens of gardenias then, when fragrances float flotillas of F-sharps, when you syruply sing songs of sadness so sweet, sing songs of sweetness so sad, when you bend the tonalities of treatments into the blue skies of clear joy and wanderings of ooh, ooh, what a little moonlight can do. A dark demeanor diva, dire with desire. A dark demeanor diva, dire with desire. A songbird with a bouncing monotone. A soundboard of blue blurred moles and codes. A rattling of old bones and souls. It was painful and poignant. Perfectory and blue, majestic and marvelous, magical new, lounging, no downing, gut-wrenching and true, bouncing, no nuancing, timbers of blue hues, go, 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 go. Fucking home. Nice chord. Bring it down with the upfront bass. Bring it up with the upfront bass on the upstream. Bring it up with the upfront bass on the upstream. One more time. They try to gloom you in. They try to doom you in gloom and gloom jail bars. Another lover done gone. Dope marks and scars. Loud mascaras. And the macabre inequality of Mr. Charlie's laws. But the bloom voice booms plumes. Solemn and sad, bountiful and glad. The jukebox cue tunes move blue grooves to the outer edges of madness, gladness, badness, and sadness. The sadness of capitalism's exalted nomenclature and success, measured by the cling, 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 ching of the almighty dollar bill, when what you do is sing, swing, sing, swing. Ooh. What a little moonlight can do. Bring it down, baby. You got it down. You got it down.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Woo.
Mercy, mercy, I'm Brother Percy.
Mercy,
Thank
mercy.
you for coming out, and I'd like to acknowledge Eldrin, the Port Lord of Halifax, for being here. I'd like to all the performers we hear, Marty Smith, Ardeen, Shapiro, Pat Connors, Marty Smith, on and on. Didn't I'm Blind in his soccer injury kick it up too? Shaka, Michael St. George. Oh, baby, who am I forgetting? I must be forgetting.
You forgot me.
Who's you? Who you? Who you?
Who you?
You sound like a carrot.
In the grammar school.
Now, I say that some of my poets I dig really because of their non-distance and their political nexus. My man, three of them, Kamal Bartlett, Amiru Baraka, Leroy Jones, and Walt Whitman. And in high school, I was reading Walt Whitman and I said, hold on, motherfucker hasn't had a comma in like 4 pages. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean, right? I'm like, the dude's going on and on to the break of dawn. He has not taken a pause. And then, I must confess, I'm not really still confident with the title of this poem. It's called a knot poem. You know, sometimes you get a rhythm going, but it says it doesn't really make sense for the import of the poem, Clifton. I'm like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I said the one I left off like, hey, fuck. But I've gotten together, just looking at the whole, like they say, neoliberalism. I'm like, it's not imperialism and conservatism. You know, they throw these new terms at you. Woke, neoliberal, all kinds of, I'm like, they sound like some old conservatives to me. What's neoliberalism? You know what I mean? So I say, no, fuck all y'all. Let me cut to the chase. Not porn. Because what it is, sometimes you support a politician and you don't know really what they believe in. You know what I mean? They'll flim-flam you all the way through it, and then they vote for something the next day, and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. Not porn. On the album, I was opening up for a sister from California, Jessica Calamore, and it turns out that my man, Sasa Lee, from Virgin Excursion back in the day at CKLN, was a DJ that night, right? And I did the poem, and Sasa Lee pulled me aside and said, yo, CJ, man, I think I got a rhythm that will go well with that poem, and people were trying to get it off of me. I said, well, send it to me. Skeptical, like, hey. Everybody's in the game and want to whip you off, right? And I've been whipped off. My ex-wife used to say to me, Clifton, why are you dealing with that producer guy? He said he ripped you off 3 times with him. I said, yes, he's got to rip me off 5 times before I stop talking to him. Y'all, you artists know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, you from downtown university, don't you?
Not porn.
It's my alma mater, so I don't know what.
Not porn. And I must say, I did excise a line out of here about spoken word poets because they hire me. Anyway, that's an inside joke. That's a real inside joke. that's a real inside joke. And I hope they still hire me. Because they can't actually reference the joke. Not poet. Now think about it. The revolution and everything moving up to people getting on the streets and saying, let's burn down something. Let's fuck something. You hear me? Or like, you know what, we're tired of this and we just gotten to close to the point we want to fuck something. Not porn. Not the succession of governments waging war on the poor for more. Not the cotton of corporations that are rotten to the core. Not the big bang of fury at austerity's front door. Not the excessive excesses that still ask for more. Not the media genuflecting celebrities more and more. Dumbing, numbing, the mongering in flights of fancies and lights of the blow orders, the new digital whores. Not the shadowy brazenness of backroom deals slipped out of democracy's back door. not the holler of the merciless excessive exercising of power, not the excessive foisting of greed as some kind of new valor, not the military might is right, bombings and their assaults on tomorrow, not the callous murderings of sunshine, shoving, sunning, love to the light, living the shadows of dreams and hope, not the sweet songs of false prophets, swearing of new hallelujahs, not the buffoonery of bigots and their truth-killing ways, not the massage of social safety nets for old and the new babes, not the merciless mainstreaming of mayhem and fear, not putting foxes of finance in charge of the people's treasury and giving them the all clear, not the mining of more and more millions and more misery and playing like it's fair and square, not the constant pushing of hierarchy with whiteness at its core, not the big enough corrupt politicians and big business moguls and criminal capitalists as models to adore, not the faith in the system of equality that's rotten to its core, not the jobless recovery of the minimized minimum wage that keeps the poor poor, not the gore of ghastly invasion, its mayhem and destructions of shocks and awe, not the mad rush to subject countries for their precious resources and wealth and leave them with the gore, not the mangling of the news and its slight slanting to the new status quo galore, not the screams of sweatshops they ignore from Singapore to Bangalore to Portmore, not the billions of dollars stored offshore, not the uproar for justice of the wars and encores, not for the people, by the people, of the people, like in the times of yore, not the silence of sweet voices and the signings of off-key troubadours, not the worship of technologies and their off-stepping and algorithms and the folklore they ignore, not the IMF strangling of southern economies and the World Bank's world tour against the poor, not the slow depths of depths and the depths of depths and the palms of flesh extracted like hard-hearted creditors, like crazed matadors, ole, ole, ole. Not the crowded corridors of work seekers falling through the sieve of statistics, looking for that eligible, elusive job hire and the welcoming open door. Not the hanging charge of voter suppression, boundaries, gerrymanderings, illegal fundraising, spending, stealing of ballot boxes and their stuffings, votes cheering, not the inevitable blowback, the people's righteous payback, not to the neoliberal flammery and the callous thievery and its politics of acute austerity, not the coming rising in the streets for the real humane liberty, not the rising of contempt for authority by the citizenry, not the flexing of slow fingers, curl, clench of fists of international back, payback, take back, and resistance, not the burgeoning time bombs to come, not the coming boom blast of booming blood to come, not the slow flex of fingers, slow curl, clench of fists of hit back, take back, and resistance, not the bulging burning of boom, bass, bum to come, not the coming of mayhem, boom, bass, bum. We're the politicians who said they'd make things so much better. Now we try to talk to them, they just bluster, fluster, and filibuster. So often it's just like exchanging one evil for another. And at this late hour you find out that they're serving another master. We're the politicians who said they'd make things so much better. Listen to the people's dreams and help them to get over. Champion the causes and help them ease the pressure to make their lives better. Where the politicians who said they were your brothers and your sisters campaign for your votes and identify with all your struggles. But now the election is done, you can't hear them and they can't hear you. They're deaf to the ears and they really can't hear you. Where the politicians who said things were going to be so much better. Now when we try to talk to them, they're in power, they just bluster, fluster, filibuster like Poindexter. So often it's just like exchanging one evil for another. And at this late hour you find out that they're serving another master. Where's that politician who's my kind of rabble-rouser? Such fine oratory, such fire, such speaking truth to power. Now with the legislative leader, he's back forgotten you in the corner. He's too busy bedding down with the same people he used to rail after. Where the politicians? Where's that politician that was a convincing Mr. With that smooth and easy smile and affable sense of character? Oh, how I hug his words and marvel at his charm and his charisma. But now as a grand poober, he's got nothing for ya. Where the politicians who said they'd make things so much better? Now that they're in power, we try to talk to them, they just bluster, fluster, filibuster like Poindexter. So often it's just like exchanging one evil for another. And at this late hour you find out they're serving another master. Where are the politicians who said make things so much better? We are the politicians who can make things much better. We are the politicians who can make things so much better. Bring it up, bring it up.
single, Shots on Eglinton. Add it to your collection. I want to thank every single entertainer tonight, singer of songs, player of instruments, who followed us on the journey, Clifton Joseph journey. And with that, I want to tell you, I say good night. My name is Pat Dylan Moore. I come from a little city called Montreal. And I want you to tell two friends what a fabulous time you had. And they will tell two friends, and so on, and so on. Go home as safe as you got here. Good night. Come in. Mr. DJ, give me something. Mr. DJ. DJ, watch my waist. DJ, watch my waist. DJ, watch my waist. Give me something. Good night, Toronto.
Yeah! Thank you! Yeah!